Man, guys, all I need here is a box of roses, a leather jacket, and a motorcycle, and I got everything I need to be the Terminator. Well, I might actually have a few extra pounds that I don't need to be the Terminator, but we can work on that later. All right, let's have some fun. We got a cool Henry here to show you. All right. all right, I'm just having fun. Wow, that choke is very effective in that thing. Guys, welcome back. This is Eric here with Iraq Veteran 8888. Hope you're having a great day here. This is a really cool setup from Henry, their little firearm in 410, lever action firearm. Really, really neat stuff. You can see it's kind of, it is a smooth bore shotgun, but it's not an SBS. So this kind of falls into that kind of strange territory that some of the other things that we've discussed falls into. This is not an NFA item. Okay, it is considered a firearm, but you basically got your little doll's head walnut stock on the end that's cut down with your sling point added. This holds 5 rounds in the magazine of 2.5 inch. Will not chamber 3-inch shells, but really cool, nice pretty walnut appointments. It is drilled and tapped for optics mount if you want to do something like that, but this is just set up for chokes, basic brass bead on the front. Man, what a smooth gun. This one is set up for a side loader, so you can run your shells on the side, or you can remove the magazine tube just like on most Henrys. Really, really nice little setup. This would be a absolute doll of an SBS to put a full-length stock on it if you wanted to. This would be the perfect little snake charmer. But really, dare I say, it's really the perfect snake charmer as it's set up right now. All right, now I was playing a little bit, there in the intro, just having some fun. We're gonna shoot some Hornady critical defense out of this firearm, okay? And those shells just load so smoothly here in this thing. All right, I'm gonna put my 5 in there. That's nice and smooth. Okay, I'm gonna drop the hammer. Keep it pointed down range, of course. We're gonna get our volunteer round in there, so that makes 6. And I'm gonna try to take out some of our watermelons. Now, this Hornady critical defense, it is a 2.5 inch cartridge. Uses a 41 caliber FTX slug with 2 35 caliber round balls, 300 foot-pounds of energy at about 750 feet per second, okay? This is a choked barrel, so it's not a cylinder bore, but man, it patterned that bird shot exceptionally well out of that short little barrel. I'm really impressed with that. All right. I'm going to take my time and try to take out these watermelons and maybe a few sodas. Okay, let's give it a shot here. Yeah. Get the swinging one. I have to admit, I wasn't sure if I was really going to have a ton of fun with this, but yeah, this thing is a blast to shoot. Now, Henry does not make a lever gun or a shotgun, a lever action shotgun, I should specifically say, currently in like a cartridge like 12 gauge. So the 410 is a natural progression for them. I know their receiver sizes aren't quite large enough to accommodate a 12 gauge. Not to say that that's something that would be on the horizon or not, but it'd be cool to see. A lever action 12 gauge shotgun from Henry would be really cool. But because this is a 410, how many was that? 4 or 5? All right, that was 5, keep me honest. But because of the profile of this thing is so light and handy, and because it's chambered in 410 and not some crazy gut-busting cartridge, it's so easy to shoot, and man, it's so accurate. With a full-length stock on this, it would be so much fun to play around with if you were willing to SBS one, or maybe somebody can make like a wooden brace or something for it. It'd be kind of cool, like a pirate's leg that comes off or something. All right, got a few more sody pops. Wow, man, this thing is just so smooth and easy to shoot. Get out of here. Oh yeah. That's the little home intruder special right there. I mean, if you know, that 410 load that we're using, this FTX, this is the ammunition that I keep loaded up in Brandy's 410s. We have a video on that particular gun if you want to check it out, the little Mossberg. But this is the ammo we run in there, and you know, this ammo packs a pretty good wallop in a 410. And that choke really does help this thing maintain some really good accuracy there. All right, so let's load up some more, and I'll pattern some birdshot over here, and I'll pattern these critical defenses. Luckily, I had some defensive ammo laying around for 410. So ammo availability's been a little spotty, but 410 seems to be out there. So if some of you are having a hard time finding ammo, might want to look at 410, might be a good option, okay? All right, I'm gonna pattern this very unscientifically, okay? Look at that, right where it's looking. Beautiful, what a good pattern. Oh yeah, I like that a lot. Winchester AA, 2.5 inch, 1200 foot per second, half ounce, number 9 load. We're gonna group it there on this other target and just kind of see what sort of patterns we get out of this birdshot. Man, you know, I went into this video not being 110% sure what I was really gonna think about this gun, and I purposely really didn't like shoot it a ton before this because I wanted to kind of develop an opinion as I shot the gun throughout the video. And after shooting it, it is so much fun to shoot. Like, this is the most fun that I've had shooting in a long time. It just feels like something out of a Mad Max movie. It's so cool, man. And I could just see like a young person, you know, kids just absolutely having a blast with this little shotgun. Oh, I'm sorry, firearm. Wink, wink. All right. Exceptional. I mean, that wad hit the bolt right where I was looking. Really, really, really good stuff there. Well, guys, I'm not going to take up a ton of your time. I just wanted to show you this particular gun just because it's really cool and unique. This would be a great SBS counterpart if you wanted to, you know, you can get the stocks from Henry. So if you were to SBS one, you can order a stock for it, no problem. Then put it in a nice, comfortable little package. Kind of reminds me almost of the old school Colt Stagecoach rifle. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that one, but the Colt Stagecoach uses a very short barrel and has, you know, of course, a full-size wooden stock. And there's a lot of the old school Winchester rifles that are set up in that type of configuration. You'll see antique Winchesters with shorter barrels than what technically is like the legal, you know, barrel length for what is required on a rifle, but because they're of a certain collector status and a certain age, you know, being like an older antique and everything, you'll see some of the older Winchesters with the shorter barrels and stuff. And this is so handy, you know, really easy to maneuver in the woods. This is a great like backpacking type of gun, or maybe a four-wheeler gun, or if you're on your side-by-side or motorcycle, if you're a Terminator, you could certainly get by with that. This is the tiny tot Terminator. So if you had a Terminator come back and he was, I don't know, like a 10-year-old, this would be the 10-year-old Terminator. What do you think? I'm really happy with the way that those critical defenses are smacking down range. I'm going to try to knock that plate over 35 yards away. Now, I know that's kind of far away, but I'm hoping that that this Hornady can do the job. Okay, 5 more for the road. All right, we're going to Mad Max it. Let's do it. Okay, 35 yards. That's kind of a long way for a 410. See if we can knock that plate over down there. Look at, man, that actually patterned really good. All right, so how about down there? We're about 40 yards away. Let's see if we can put some on that plate way down there. Had one pellet hit right in the neck. Let's see if we can get it. I'm gonna aim at the center of the gong. Look at that. Not a bad spread for being far away. not bad. I mean, of course, I'm just offhanding it, but that's not terrible accuracy at all out of that little 410. So guys, thanks so much for tuning in today. We hope you enjoyed it. This is just meant to be kind of a quick look at this. I know we're kind of limited on, you know, exactly how we can do a video like this because we don't really have like a stock and there's no really, you know, real optics on it other than a bead. But man, just as a short little blaster, a plinking toy, you know, hanging out on the four-wheeler, you know, walking around on the property, this is a real handy little setup. And I have to admit, I wasn't sure I was going to like it too much, but after shooting it, this is so much fun. You guys have got to try one of these out. Thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. Go over and check out Ballistic Ink. Pick yourself up a t-shirt. We'd really appreciate it. Also, we put together these great man cans, merch that we put together, tons of items that we, you know, assemble just for you guys, items that we choose. Check them out if you want to support the channel. Also, consider becoming a Patreon, supporting us. We got lots of great videos on the way. We hope you'll tune in. Lots of pokers in the fire, many things going on. Thank you for being a part of it. We'll see you soon.